Hi friends, so my name is Katie and I just wanted to introduce myself to you. I am one of the professional interns in Toddler 127 and I am so excited to be working with you and your families this semester. I can't wait to see all your faces one day, and I'm so excited that some of our friends actually get to sit in our classroom, but I'm also very excited about the friends that are virtual. And today I wanted to read one of my absolute favorite books, and it is called Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. This book is by Judith Viorst. Oh, let me make sure that I stay in the camera frame. This is really hard to do sometimes. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I'm going to take the cover off so it's easier for me to hold. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair, and when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell that it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. He looks really angry. He scrunches up his face. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I'll move to Australia. He still has that really grumpy look on his face. Scrunches it up. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said, if I don't get a seat by the window, I am going to be carsick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Baker was his best friend, and that Albert Moya was his next best friend, and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone part and lands in Australia. It looks like his face is shouting in this picture, like he's yelling at somebody. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunchbox, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in the dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. On the way down the stairs, the elevator door closed on my foot while we were waiting for my mom to go get the car. Anthony made me fall where it was muddy, and then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby, and his face looks like he's in pain, like he's saying, ow! And while I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. It looks like he's holding on to his brother Nick's shirt, which is not okay to hit, right? We don't hit our friends or our brothers. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I told everybody, and no one even answered. So then we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, "We are all sold out." They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. Oh, I'm having trouble flipping this page. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as could be, except for my elbow. He also said don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said, "Please don't pick him up anymore." It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate limas. There was kissing on the TV. I hate kissing. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes, my marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. His face in the bathtub looks like he's really angry. He looks like all scrunched up in his eyes, but his mouth is open like he might be crying. These pages just do not want to flip for me today. When I went to bed, Nick took the back pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says that some days are like that. Even in Australia. So friends, I chose to read this book because in our classroom, we've been talking about our emotions a lot, and we've been reading a lot of books on emotions. And Alexander is having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. But do you know what? The next day is a new day, and he gets to start over, and he gets to say, I wonder what today will bring. And if today is a good day, it's a good day. But sometimes we just have bad days like Alexander, and sometimes we just feel so angry and that we have to stomp. And in the book, Alexander was hitting, and that's not okay. He needed to choose a different choice with his body. He could have stomped on the floor, or he could have taken a pillow and played the drums on it to get his anger out. But it's not okay to hit, and I hope that he learned his lesson from that. Anyways, friends, I just wanted to finish by saying that I hope you're having a great day.